Orlando. Line looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Tribe combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-1. Looking at the Texas Rangers, cracked 14 hits overall as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-7. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Right now, the Rangers are leading the AL West. They own a 2.5 game advantage. The Blue Jays are in second place in the AL East, 5.5 back. The San Francisco Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-5. As of today, the Marlins are in first place in the NL East. They have a small half-game advantage. The Giants are in first place in the NL West. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-3. Heading into today, the Mets are in last place in the NL East, 9.5 games behind first. The Nationals are second in the division, only a half game back. The Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 7-6. At the moment, the Phillies sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, 6.5 games back. The Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They trail by 8.5 games. The San Diego Padres hit 3 long balls as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-7. Looking at the standings, the Cubs are in first place in the NL Central. They have a small half-game advantage. The Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, 5 games back. Jeff Machado drove in 3 as the Royals took care of Pittsburgh 6-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. As of today, the Pirates sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division. They're 7.5 games out of first. The Royals are in third place in the AL Central, 4.5 games back. The Atlanta Braves got together to allow 4 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-1. Right now, the Dodgers sit in last place in the National League West Division, 16 games out of first. The Braves are in third place in the NL East, 4.5 games back. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest news and rumors as the trade deadline approaches.
It's Pirates baseball on the show.
And now,
next,
your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Ryan Colbert will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got 99 wins, 1 away from triple digits. It'll be real exciting to see if he gets 100 here in this one.
Number 16 strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, right fielder, number 16.
To first. Hummel is up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now we'll look at Mike Scioscia's lineup for the visiting Halos. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Number 3 will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Yeah, you know, I've seen a couple times with Dixon behind the plate where there was some disagreement on pitches up in the strike zone. Seems to be a polarizing spot for him sometimes. So we'll see if that comes into play.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Eric Hosmer will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Number 25 for him on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. If you put that pitch there to this guy, he's going to take it over the wall. Simple as that.
Number 5 steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. To short. Perkinson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. Number 0 gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip right there. Excellent. Just allowing a bit over a base runner per inning. We'll see if he can continue that here in this one.
Mike Trout is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 27.
Henry Calderon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, Henry Calderon.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And, Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And, you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now. But when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Trout. He's got it 1 away. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that 6th spot. He comes into this one as Mr. Clutch in this lineup, carrying a batting average with runners in scoring position over 350. That's pretty reliable, so he could definitely be an impact player in this game.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Change up low, 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
1 out, nobody on. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now. Eddie Esposito waits on deck. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. And with that, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Eddie Esposito will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to right field. Trout moves over. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Victor Estrella will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Hard liner toward short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
And it's worth pointing out here with the trade deadline approaching, it's getting to be nervous time for some of these guys. You never know what can happen this time of year.
Babe Sackboy will stand in now as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. Hummel gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Mario Ramirez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Drilled on the ground to short. To his left, Perkinson on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Jared Bingham will get his first opportunity now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Two and one. All even now, 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Stepping in now, Bud Hummel, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Jimmy Lundy will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning, and now he gets the 3rd guy to go after a first pitch out of the strike zone.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Up high, 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
This guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Jim Tomlinson will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. Hit hard to short. Perkinson fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, catcher, number 0.
Number 0 steps in now. First pitch on its way. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Good battle. Count remains full. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Takes this the other way to right. Norman is there. 2 down.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since then.
Mike Trout will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And we know he's been in this league for a while now, and it's the wily veteran still having a great year.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope,
and he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Line toward the alley in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Vladimir Rodriguez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Into the box, Gavin Perkinson. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, what a play! To first. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it. And what a heck of a play right there. And this dive isn't just for show. He's at full extension as he gloves this thing, and he'll wind up taking away a hit here from his opposite number.
Ryan Colbert will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Three and one. Here it is. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. He was 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in, and he's saying, what's so hard about this?
Stand. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one. It remains 1-0. Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Leading off for the Angels, center fielder, number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay onto the shortstop covering, and he dropped the ball.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
In now, number 5. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 31 doubles for him on the season. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Esposito shading to his right. 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Victor Estrella stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Howie Norman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0 on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate, Eddie Esposito. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Trout. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
This is going to be a fastball here, and it's on the outside third of the plate. But look at him just reach those arms out, stay back, and drive this thing the other way. Now, this didn't stay fair by much, but if you can keep them fair right down the foul lines, you don't have to hit them 400 feet.
Now batting, catcher, Jared.
Into the box now, Jared Bingham, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or two away.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. And he made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout, and he got the next guy.
Stepping in now, Bud Hummel. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. High and deep to right center field. Center fielder going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. Babe Sackboy heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line to the right side. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Mario Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front of it, strike 1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The batter, second baseman, Jim
Stepping in,
Tomlinson.
Jim Tomlinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Number 0 will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
In there, strike one.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. A little bouncer. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Jimmy Lundy comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Fielder, Jimmy Lundy.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that's the first out of the inning.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Standing in now, Vladimir Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
1 out, nobody on. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on slow motion. Tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Into the box, Gavin Perkinson. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out guess. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
Into the box now, Ryan Colbert, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 delivery. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons with you in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
In now, number 3. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Simple throw over there.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lundy on the move, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Chop to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with one out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Number 5 stands in. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. Two different pitches, both taken on the inside corner. And now they can go just about anywhere they want.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Hit the other way out toward right field. Norman over to his left, and that retires the side. Angels leave one, still tied 1 apiece. Henry Calderon will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Howie Norman.
Howie Norman comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Boy, and he's not too thrilled with that call out there on the mound. And you know what? I don't blame him. I mean, have a look where this pitch is. That catches an awful lot of the plate, and I think I'd be mad if I were him.
Eddie Esposito will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
And you know, you really for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Jared Bingham ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And that's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Standing in now, Bud Hummel, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
They were in good shape with the first 2 on to start the inning, but the rally's definitely stalled out from there.
And a foul popped behind the plate. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Sportsman's Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Victor Estrella will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Grounded to third. Calderon has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Babe Sackboy will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
At the knees, strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
You know, a lot of times when you get a slow grounder and a fast runner, that can be a bad combination.
So this is a nice job of realizing the situation and getting to this ball quickly to throw him out.
Into the box, Mario Ramirez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Two out, nobody on. That misses wide. One ball and one strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Jim Tomlinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he'll snap one over to first. But the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
Here's the 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the seventh inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back.
Keeping an eye on him.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now 3-2, two out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Looking to avoid his first walk. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he's back standing.
Just checking.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and he misses with it, ball four, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Alan Kenny will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 34, Alan Kenny.
Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Two down, runners at first and second. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And here's where the Angels just have to start coming up with a key hit or two.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep to straightaway right. Norman ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. It's stretch time here at Sportsman's Park. All tied at 1-1. Mariano Castilla will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Mariano Castilla.
Jimmy Lundy will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Jimmy Lundy.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sack boy in foul ground, and a rather easy first out.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Vladimir Rodriguez will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw in time.
Oh, what a play.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop. Makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Stepping in now, Gavin Perkinson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Marshall Cheney will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Marshall Cheney.
Mike Trout will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. The pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And that misses 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
Standing in now, number 3. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall in right field. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Comes set, now the pitch. Pitch misses, the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Two very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Number 5. A step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
From the stretch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
High in the air out to center field. Esposito will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels strand 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Ricky Rogers is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Rogers.
Into the seats, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopped at the plate. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Henry Calderon.
Henry Calderon digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
In now, Howie Norman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Yeah, this is a matter of just overthrowing that curveball. This one's going to be about a 58-footer, and once it skips away, there's no shot to get him down at second base.
Here it comes on 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Pittsburgh, center fielder, Eddie Esposito.
Eddie Esposito digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he is out at third base, trying to move up as a possible go-ahead run, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Salvador Cairo will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Victor Estrella stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Estrella.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Slider, oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Well, things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the box, Babe Sackboy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Drilled on the ground is short. Perkinson comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Mario Ramirez.
Alexi Ornelas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ornelas.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Stepping in now, Jim Tomlinson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Now, if you start wondering about remaining pinch hitters, well, the cupboard's pretty bare. Just 1 guy left to choose from. Omar Gutierrez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Omar Gutierrez.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Two men are on with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
John Ortiz will be summoned here as he'll try to get the final out to keep this game tied heading into the bottom of the ninth. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
And this is big-time pressure right here, both on the guy in the box and the guy on the mound. This is a great duel coming up.
And that misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Still 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Norman racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. Score remains tied 1-1. Andrelton Simmons will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 2.
Dale Sadler comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Number 21, Dale Sadler.
Eddie Esposito will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point as this home run. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And, you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Esposito is retired, and there's 1 away.
And wouldn't that have been something if they could have got the winning run on base on a drop third strike? A good hustle to try and make it happen, but they get the force on him pretty easily.
Standing in now, Jared Bingham. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. And that's over. 3-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Popped up. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
That's a good pitch right there. Inside part of the plate. Just too tardy of a swing to get the hands through the zone. And as a result, it's just a little humpback liner and an easy out.
Into the box now, Bud Hummel. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. You get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here comes the 0-1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, yeah, you know, he went backdoor breaking ball with the previous pitch. Then he's got him set up to come down and in with the next one, and he throws a pearl right there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Number 3 steps into the box.
Leading off for the Angels, center fielder, number 3.
And the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Here's another look at that 3-pitch sequence. There's a slider for good morning, a curveball, good afternoon, and then he's going to go to the good live fastball, and that tells him good night, everybody.
Eric Hosmer strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high. Ball 3.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something. One right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Number 5 will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
He's set and the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Oh, and that's a swing born of confidence right there. With the game potentially on the line, he goes out there and just attacks this baseball. And they're going to take the lead here as he breaks our tie with a huge run-scoring triple.
Pedro Chavez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 23, Pedro Chavez.
Into the box, Victor Estrella. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
A man at third with 1 away. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And you know, working inside is great. Even backing guys off is fine when the time's right. But you need to be careful here in the late innings when your guys are already down.
The 2-1 on its way. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Drilled left side. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. In to score is the runner from third, and they've added another to their late lead here in extra innings.
And you cannot underestimate the importance of picking up that third run here in the late going. Now this becomes a two-run ball game, and you just bought yourself at least a little wiggle room on the defensive end.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
And this is just a really nice job of picking your spots as a base runner. You know, he's thinking to himself, maybe they won't be paying too much attention to me after that RBI single. And he guessed right, too, because now he's in there at second base.
Here it comes, 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Hit out towards second. Rodriguez is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And, you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
The men on third with 2 down. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Angels 3 and the Pirates 1. Leading off the inning, Jimmy Lundy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Tomlinson takes it in. A quick out number 1.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Rodriguez. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
And in game 1 of this series, it sure doesn't hurt to make that closer burn up a lot of his pitches. It might just make him unavailable going forward.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no, they can't get there. One and two, here it comes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now, 3-2 with a 2-run lead. This has to be in the strike zone. You can't work the corner here. This has to be right at it.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Hosmer ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Gavin Perkinson stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 3-1. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.